What's going on out here, huh? I'm gonna open up the window. Hi! Hi! Let me grab my gloves. Hi!
You gonna go in?
I see your frog. Oh, he's a good boy. Say, good boy, frog.
Yeah, you see yourself crying. See yourself crying, throwing a fit. Yeah. No.
Who is that? Who is it? Is that Willow having a fit? Hmm?
Yeah, does it make you stop?
Yeah, we'll go in there in a minute. We just gotta give them some food, baby. Yeah, it's all right. It's okay.
Go to Oma. Let her get it off of you.
Here, let her get one more. Put it in there. There you go. Good job.
He's like, I'm gonna. We're gonna keep doing it.
All right, come on.
Watch out.
Look at your gloves, baby. Yeah, all right, come on. Friends, I'm happy to be partnering with Sanctified Supply Company. They are the people who make all of those great Biblical Feast t-shirts that you often see me wearing, and several more of the shirts that I have. You can find the link to their website in the video description down below and check out all of the things that they make. And when you shop there, you can save 10% if you use my discount code, Cornbread. Go check them out. Hello friends, welcome back to Cosmopolitan Cornbread. So I thought I would bring you into the kitchen with me here this evening while I make a really quick dinner. Put some chapstick on. Oh, speaking of, if y'all are chapstick folks, not chapstick, balm folks, I discovered this brand not too long ago and I absolutely love them. They're tallow, and you can find them in all different flavors. This one in particular is my favorite, vanilla and coffee. But I was introduced to these at a little store here, or little restaurant in Arkansas. They had them for sale there on the counter, and I'm like, ooh, tallow balm? Don't mind if I do. And I've been hooked on them ever since. Anyways, so I thought I would bring you into the kitchen this evening while I make a super easy dinner. Something that I get asked about quite a bit is when I'm canning things like chicken or turkey or other ingredients, you know, staple type recipes, what do I do with them? And so today I'm just going to show you a incredibly easy dinner that you can make with just things out of your pantry for the most part. I've got some rice going over here in my Instant Pot. I went into the pantry and I grabbed a jar of enchilada sauce. And this is just the Siete brand red enchilada sauce. You can use whatever kind that you like. And I grabbed 2 jars of my recently canned chicken, but I don't know that I'll need both of them. I'll probably just use one, but I grabbed 2 just in case. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to open up one of these. I always love that sound. And I'm going to go and I'm just going to drain the juice out because I don't need the broth. So I'm going to go drain that out real quick in my sink with a sieve. So here is my canned chicken. And again, this was just boneless, skinless chicken breast that I canned a couple weeks ago, I think it was. And I drained it. And so now I've got a skillet here. This is just a plain Jane, what is this? Farberware Millennium. Stainless steel skillet. You know, my mom, I think my grandmother's had Farberware stainless steel set. And I know my mother's set she got as a wedding gift, I believe it was. She's had it forever. She still got it. I've had this set forever. Inexpensive stainless steel. I'm pretty sure I got at least one of my kids this exact same set. And I think they still sell it. Anyways, that's neither here nor there. So I've got a skillet here, and I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to add in just some olive oil, any cooking oil that you prefer. I'm kind of partial to olive oil, extra virgin olive oil, or of course butter or ghee. I like avocado oil and coconut oil sometimes. And anyways, I'm just going to heat up a little bit of oil. And I'm going to let that get nice and hot. I'm going to grab a few seasonings here. Alright, so I've got my oil in my skillet getting nice and hot. And I'm just going to take my drained chicken. I'm going to put it in the skillet and it's going to start sizzling, and while it is in there, I'm going to tell you this first because it's going to make a lot of noise. I'm going to just kind of break it up and really just pan sear this a little bit. Alright, so I'm just going to kind of break up this chicken, sort of shred it a little bit. It doesn't have to be completely shredded. But I'm just giving it a little bit of color. You want a nice hot skillet. This, you know, this chicken is already cooked, so we're really just giving this a little bit of color while we heat it up. Give it some little bit of brown bits here and there, just for some added flavor. I'm going to add in a little bit of salt, just a tiny pinch. I'm going to add in a little bit of chili powder, maybe half a teaspoon or so. I'm just adding a layer of flavor to the chicken. There's going to be lots of flavor in the enchilada sauce. Now, I've had a couple people mention when I'm sprinkling seasoning out of the jar into a hot skillet, if there's steam coming up, if it's really hot, always leave your lid off for a few seconds. You know, set it aside, let the steam escape, because if you're sprinkling it in, a lot of times steam can get trapped inside the jar and make your seasonings clump together. So set it aside for just a moment. It don't take long, just a couple seconds. I'm adding in a little bit of garlic and a little bit of onion. Now, I did add a little bit of onion and garlic to the chicken when I canned it. So, it's been a couple seconds. Go ahead and add them back on. Put the lids back on. Alright, I'm going to give this a little bit of a stir. And I can see they're starting to already get a little bit of brown bits. We just got a nice hot skillet. And, you know, if your chicken starts to stick a little bit, add a little bit more oil. Okay. We'll let that sit there and do its thing for just a minute. So while I'm letting this chicken heat up, you may have heard my rice beep here a few minutes ago, so it's already done. It's just sitting there waiting. I do want to mention over on my website, cosmopolitancornbread.com, there is a brand new Bible giveaway happening that just published this morning for me. And this week I'm giving away a CJB study Bible, which is basically the same Bible that I use most of the time. I have a lot of Bibles that I use for study. I've got NASB, ESV, TLV, the Scriptures, just lots of them. But my everyday favorite Bible is the CJB Study Bible. And so that is what I am giving away this week. If you're brand new here to the channel, back in, I believe it was January, I had seen an article on a news website or whatever saying that one of the many things that the overlords decided are red flags is people buying a lot of Bibles. They might be dangerous folks. They need to be kept an eye on. And well, that made me mad. And so I went straight to my computer and I ordered a Bible and I announced a Bible giveaway on my website. Well, my friend Heather at the Needy Homesteader jumped in and she's like, let me sponsor one and give away 2 Bibles. I'm like, all right, we'll do that. Well, after that, I decided let's do it every month. And so I started doing a Bible giveaway every month. And then I said, you know what? We're going to up it. And we're going to do it every week. And so every single week from that point on, throughout 2024, I have been doing a Bible giveaway on my website. And the year is about to wrap up. So there's only 2 more Bible giveaways after this one. So if you're curious about it, you can head on over to Cosmopolitan Cornbread and you can enter. All right, so I'm going to add in my enchilada sauce now. And we're just going to let this cook all together until it's nice and hot. And turn down your stove to very, very low at this point. And just let this simmer together. Hi, baby.
Mama.
Hi, baby. Alright, so I just got done shredding up some cheese. This is a Monterey Jack cheese. You could use cheddar, pepper jack, Colby jack, whatever you've got in your refrigerator that you like to put on Tex-Mex sorts of recipes. I've got some sour cream. The only thing that I'm missing is some guacamole. I actually had some in the refrigerator, but it was so old I couldn't use it, unfortunately. All right, so we're going to open this up. I'm going to scoop out a little bit of rice. Now you can serve this with some tortillas if you've got some on hand, or if you've, maybe made some recently or something like that. So we're going to go with some rice. Grab a spoon here. We'll spoon some of the enchilada chicken onto the rice. Like that. And it's just Mr. Smith and myself here, so I don't need to make a whole big batch of anything. Now, if you were making this for more people, you could maybe use 2 jars of the sauce and 2 jars of the chicken to make it go a little bit further. All right, We'll sprinkle on some cheese. A little bit more because I love cheese. And then we will open up some sour cream here. Right. And we will scoop out a little bit. Ooh, this is a thick sour cream. I've never used this particular brand before. It's an A2 probiotic organic sour cream. Alexander Farm. This stuff is really thick. Alright, so we'll scoop a little bit of that on there. Wow, that's almost like cream cheese. It's so thick. Not quite cream cheese, but it's thick all right. All right, so there you go. As you can see, it is a super easy, super quick recipe. Now, this filling that I served over the top of the rice here, you know, you could put this in baked potatoes, stuffed baked potatoes. You could wrap it up inside tortillas. You could put it over a pan of French fries. You know, you can really play around with things like this. Maybe put it in a bowl with some crushed up tortilla chips if you want a little bit of crunch. There's just all sorts of things you could do with this. But super easy, only took a few minutes to make, and dinner is done. A quick and easy way that you can make a fast meal basically from the pantry and the fridge using some of that home canned chicken. So that is it for today, friends. Thank you for joining me here again in the Homestead Kitchen. My name is Constance from Cosmopolitan Cornbread, and I'll talk to y'all next time.